Hello, my name's Asma. I came to ChemoThermia here in Istanbul from the UK, from a little town called High Wycombe. I've been here now for 6 months. I arrived here when I was unfortunately not given much more options in the UK in terms of treatment for stage 3 ovarian cancer. Since being here in Istanbul, I've had, I would say, amazing results in terms of I now no longer have any cancer tumours left, like solid tumours. I've still got a little bit of a way to go, but in 6 months, I think that improvement has been absolutely amazing. In terms of the staff and the treatment here, I had 2 lots of chemotherapy in the UK and 1 lot of maintenance course. Um, Unfortunately, I felt I didn't really connect with my oncologist in the UK, not in the same way that I've connected here with Dr. Slocum, in terms of if I'm feeling unwell due to having chemotherapy, because I've had a few problems with my bone marrow, but I know that I can call Dr. Slocum up and the problem's pretty much solved. I'm in the next day to have a blood transfusion or to have additional support that I need to build myself back up again. Unfortunately, in the UK, this wasn't the case. I was just kind of told to go home and rest. And yeah, I found that quite difficult. In terms of Istanbul as a place to stay, because I've stayed here now for 3 months on trot, so I didn't go back to the UK. I think it's an amazing environment to stay in. It's very busy, so it depends where you're kind of coming from. So coming from my sleepy village of High Wycombe, or town of High Wycombe, to then coming here to Istanbul, where it's really busy and you've got lots of taxis and you've just got lots of noise going on everywhere, the hustle and bustle. But I still think, in terms, for me, I really enjoy that. I enjoy going out on my days off to go out to the shopping malls that are around here, visiting the various sites and things like that. What else did I wanted to say about the staff here at ChemoThermia? I arrived here feeling quite anxious in terms of how I was going to connect with the staff, because I found it quite difficult in the UK. There's 3 nurses here and 2 technicians who are absolutely amazing. They'll go above and beyond their way to help you. In terms of the language hasn't really been an issue for me, because you're able to communicate with everybody, even though they don't speak 100% English. You can still talk to everybody and get your point across as to what you need. How I came to Istanbul, I had a consultation with a lady called Patricia Peets, who told me about Istanbul, about ChemoThermia here in general, the amazing work that Dr. Slocum and Dr. Saleh are doing here. She advised me to come or to make contact. Unfortunately, I didn't at the time. I decided to go ahead and have more chemo done in the UK. And then, unfortunately, when the cancer returned again for the second time in the UK, I decided that I needed to do something. And in terms of the support here, I really strongly feel that emotional support is just as important as medical support. Although I kind of felt I was getting the gold standard in the UK, which wasn't good enough for me, I feel that the emotional support that you receive from here in ChemoThermia is miles away from anything that I've ever received, any other treatment that I've ever received in the UK. And that's it. Thank you.